Hello all you lurkers and all you archaeologists, I'm John Proxy. Welcome to the Proximity, where I'm having a Fatal Frame 2 adventure, the Crimson Butterfly adventure. And I'm going to press the start button. That's how we proceed forwards in this game. It's, you know, it's a single step, but it's a step that must be taken. There we go. I'm not trying to be cool, I just can't buy the original back to this controller. I didn't decide to have a Panda controller or anything. I'm going to load my game, because that is the second step in getting the game that I was previously played. We are on Chapter 4, Forbidden Ritual. Aren't they always? Aren't they? That's a hypothetical question. No, it's not. It's a rhetorical question. What are you talking about, John? And it's now loading. It's now loaded. Oh yeah, now I remember. I know exactly where we were. Hello, sister. First things first. We establish dominance. There we go. Step back. I've been doing all the work, sister. I go over here and I look at this. Look at this. Look at it. It's red. It's red for death. And what are you doing? You've been useless this entire game. It's gonna. Yeah. Yeah. You step back. I'm gonna do all the work. Now I need to step around you. Yeah, you get out of my way. That's actually a terribly useful feature, but I'm going to boss you around because that's how one establishes dominance in this world. Also by taking photographs, obviously. But it only works on ghosts. Only works on ghosts. Okay. So the very final thing we did in the last stream, and of course the last episode, if you're watching this from the future, is we snuck past Dude Face over there. Did we find the bloody handprint? Or was I Oh yes, there's a map, right? There is a little map. This is what I was confused about. Obviously, this map points to this, right? We're sort of paying attention to where the stairs are. So there are stairs there. There are stairs there. I'm pretty sure they are in fact the same set of stairs. That makes it easier for us, because then we're like, oh, there's one set of stairs. So if I were to find a corresponding set of stairs on another picture, say, I don't know, in my memo. Ooh, God's Village has been updated. We'll read that later. Say in our file, say in the map section of our file, we should be able to go, oh, look, this map. It's got two sets of stairs. How does one get to the second set of stairs? Because this map points out the exit. So let's say the stairs is connected to the stair is an L. Okay, it's I've got to reverse my hand. It's an L connected to another L, connected to a series of like boxes, right? Does that look like this map? It would be downstairs. No, not really. Doesn't look anything like that. Like, I guess you could make an L like that, but no, it doesn't. It doesn't. Maybe I should just walk for a bit and see where it takes me. But yeah, this is what I'm currently trying to figure out. Also, it's been a week since I played this game, so just reminding myself of how I play. There we go. And you know the rules. We gently jog everywhere. That's the most efficient speed. I beg your pardon. We conserve energy, right? If one sprints, good, you've gotten away from the ghoulies. But like the next ghoulie will grab you. They'll grab you by the ghoulies. No. And if you walk, of course, that's far too slow. So we gently jog. Most efficient speed to run. Is there two exits to this room? I found some camera equipment and film. I've acquired the evade additional functions. I mean, that's neat. That's a thing I certainly wanted to happen. The evade additional function allows you to avoid damage when caught. The kitten has become calm. By the way, thank you for the resubscription, brother. I think I said that before. I thought I'd say it officially on stream. And here's a snail for your trouble as well. While I read this. Allows you to avoid damage when caught by a spirit by pressing the shutter button at just the right moment to set off a flash and stun the spirit. Cool. And that's enough of that snail. Yeah, it probably wouldn't take much. Let's have a look at the camera. Oh, so that's just a thing now I've got. Cool. Yeah, I've still got to figure out what I'm doing for... Yeah, because they get bigger. Okay, oh, I've got lots of points. Oh, I can't afford anything, but... Alright, cool. We are going to save that in the internal system. Because I can. Slot 0, cool. That's a thing that I did. It's done now. You can't stop me. It's already happened. There's a large dragon figure here. Okay, well thank you, large dragon figure. I shall call you Shenron, for you gave me gifts. I wished for extra camera pieces. I still don't know where I'm going. We could just go out the original exit. I feel like that is not what the intent was. You know what? There's a couple of L's there. Couple of L's there. No, it doesn't look... Is it definitely the same map? Not that button, John. Never that button. Right. We'll read that soon. Kurosawa is in, you know, the famous director Kurosawa. Okay, so maybe the map's tilted. So if I go like that, okay. If I go like that, it hurts my neck a bit. You might be thinking I've tilted my head the wrong way, but I assure you I haven't. I'm just reversed. So now it's like a T underneath the steps. That doesn't look like it either, to be honest. We're in the right house. That kind of looks like an L, but I mean, you know, there's L's abound, but I've just gone through this place. Why not try that door? Isn't that where you came from, John? Yeah, there's no harm in checking. We're just, you know, we're getting used to the controls. There's a dragon. Let's establish dominance. There we go. A couple of times. Make sure it really sets in. The rain is pouring down on the small garden open to the skies. Or we could just step through it and see what happens. Right, I chose well. Well, now. Didn't realise she had a limp. You stop that right now.
Mayu, what's wrong? It's nothing. Hurry up. Let's go.
Miyu? I thought it was Mayu. Also, Okay, you can be the dominant sister for a bit, okay? You know what? Let's share. It's only fair. It's these kettle drums. That's the frame of the sunken fireplace is broken and fallen down. On closer inspection, you see red steams all over the sunken fireplace. Yeah, just if you don't take care of your cooking kettle thing, then ghosts come. That's clearly, there's a correlation to it there. Let's not worry about the rules of causation. I'm blaming the kettle.
I don't want to kill anymore.
What was that? The paper shade lamp has fallen over. I feel like that's one of those two statements is slightly more important than the other. Okay, well, can we go into this terrifying monster closet? You're totally safe in this closet. Cool. Okay, now it's your turn to get in the closet, and I'm gonna go do stuff. Don't leave from there. Oh, hang on. Is this where we came from? Yeah, this is where the ghost was before. Where is the handprint? Yeah, I remember now. Sorry, I didn't mean to come back in the room, but I got a new cutscene for doing it. So, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to walk around outside because I thought the handprint was outside somewhere. Okay, you did a thing, and I didn't appreciate that thing. Okay. I'm too scared to let the camera, like, build up for longer. Cool shot. Okay, I went red, and I got loads of points for that. Kind of have to go closer, don't I? Yeah, bow down to me. Ooh. How are you finding it? This guy takes a lot of photographs. Okay. No, no. Well, that's just a nice picture to take. Stay away from her, you bitch! Oh, hang on. We back away now. Come over here, sister. Sister. No, you. It is a just kill. Hi. I'm dominant sister again, okay? Yeah. You did the weird freaky standing still thing. And you know what? You get points for that. You do. But then you just stood still here. And you lost points again. That's how the point system works. This is my bauble. Showed her. Okay. I meant to do some research. I always mean to. And I forgot. But, oh, I got a spirit orb. I'm gonna save that. Yeah, I don't intend to load it up. This is just for crashes. Ooh. Oh, spoilers. It's not really spoilers. But, now you can be ninja. Okay. Hang on. Yeah, he's a botherer, right? That Nero. I don't know if Brother is still here, but Tan hasn't played the original Final Fantasy VII.
Wait!
You hurry up. There are a great many bloody handprints on this bloody wall. It's plastered. The wall's plastered. Oh, we're in a serious situation. There's ghosts here, and you got plastered. Your bloody wall. Your bloody handprints. Prints were made with such force. You can see the indentations in the plaster. Right, are you here? Or did we already do this? What I think I've done is I did this at the end of the last episode, and I've proceeded to just sort of walk backwards into this room. You could have told me, sister. You could have given me that information, but no. This is where we got the map from. Okay. So it was a long time ago, but it's all coming back to me now. What? I'm not sure what to do then. Oh, quite a cool ghost for something that I went the wrong direction for. He climbed up. I'm assuming John of the past may have actually known what he was doing, and that's why he was working on getting upstairs. I don't know, though. And then I started this stream, got confused, and went back down again. These things happen. Yeah, because I was looking for just a path somewhere. Like maybe that I perhaps had not seen. And a bookcase. Right, yes. If in doubt, just check all the rooms. Like this new one. Door is stuck fast. Not this room. You know, we might be able to find some more stuff. Was this where we got the map? Yeah, I get a deep sense that we're retracing footsteps here. Get out of the way, sister. I've completed the fun of... Well, I've not... yes, I've finished the DLC. I have bothered Nero. I very much enjoyed it. Luke recently completed the game that Nero is from, which is not Final Fantasy VII. But, yeah, I like it very much. Hold on the chair. I very much enjoyed... I don't know, you've not seen the ending yet, have you? So I can't say what the ending is. Although I feel like at least some of the ending is a thing you can predict. Okay. We've taken this photograph before, haven't we? Fucking... Why are you standing next to me? You need to do useful things. Not that button, John. It's free anyway, but that's not the point. I'm not sure it's a redemption. I mean, yeah, I guess so. Well, bear in mind, she hasn't done any of the bad things yet. She's still going to do all that stuff. Okay, I swear I did this already. Oh, I just noticed that one... Something shows the photo. Looks like the same doll. I'm going to insert the twin doll heads. So, the events of this game happen essentially before you meet Yuffie in the actual game. So, assuming they do everything... I mean, Yuffie already gets her redemption arc. But, Yuffie is literally, in the DLC, is basically a stand-in for Cloud. Actually, Sonon and Yuffie together are stand-in for Cloud. It's essentially a quick version of Cloud's arc. But yeah. But one of the things is, from a perspective of somebody who just very much remembers tiny little details, seeing Yuffie punch the air when she goes punch, punch, punch for no reason is like, because she does that in the original game, but it's in like crappy 3D graphics, and it's like, oh, that's what that looks like. That's the actual thing. So like any, I'm going to enjoy anything because it's like every tiny little detail they put into that is from somewhere. The fact that they made 6 turtle songs just because of one, like the turtle posters is a questline in the original game that I never completed because you have to do the entire game to get the 6 posters, and I don't know where the fuck the posters are because you have to go into everyone's house. But like the fact that they went, that's a questline now, and yeah, the questline does start in the original game, but like, oh, I can't remember what the heck. Probably. Yeah, but like, there might have been a time limit. So yeah, because what Yuffie does that's bad in the original game isn't evil. It's just a massive dick move, and I assume she's still gonna do that because people would be super angry if she didn't do the bad thing. The sound came from the doll stand. The sound came from the doll stand. It seems that inserting their heads makes the mechanism start to work.
I hear something. The two chosen children shall be carried to heaven on the wings of a butterfly. A butterfly that will save this village.
Okay, cool. What? Cool. Well, at least I know what I'm doing now. I mean,
Chosen to heaven.
yeah, I get that heaven is the top row. Yeah, I think me and Luke pulled a Tyler Durden at some point. We just kept on not being in the same place at the same time, and people were like, "He's just wearing glasses." That's why I put on the weight, see, so people can tell us apart.
I hear something. The two chosen children shall be carried to heaven on the wings of a butterfly. A butterfly that will save this village.
Ah, it must be this then. Okay, you know what this is? You know what they've disguised? This is a goddamn sliding puzzle. Get out of here with your goddamn sliding puzzle. Timed. Hang on. I don't have enough time to do this, do I? There we go. God, that fucking timed... I know a sliding puzzle when I see one. You can't trick me by making them into porcelain dolls. You know what I mean? It's like the 8x8 grid, and you slide the squares. That's what this is. You solve them by considering all the pieces like a snake. Every piece moves at once. That's what you're really doing. You're playing a game of... Literally, you know how Snake works? Well, Snake gets longer and longer and longer. Imagine the snake doesn't get longer and longer. Imagine there's always one space for the snake. And so instead of choosing... You're choosing where your tail disappears from. And that's how you solve these puzzles. Yeah. A sound came from a small drawer on the doll stand. Like, that's how I do it. There's people who can do them professionally, or at least in the 80s they were. I don't think anyone plays sliding puzzles anymore. It's weird when me and Luke are in the same place at the same time. Also, Adam tends to turn up. There's generally three of us, and we go, hello, hello, hello. Okay, we don't do that, but you know, I'll try and get us to do that one day. Yeah, stepping it up. A sound came from the small drawer on the doll stand, as if it's unlocked. It might not be unlocked, but it was as if it was unlocked. There's something in the drawer. Yes, I got that. It's a butterfly key. The design is carved on the wooden key. Yeah, so it is. I feel like the lockpick lawyer could just go through this house pretty quickly.
The two chosen to heaven.
Okay. You need to knock that off. Less of that. Less of that, okay? We've spoken about this. Okay? Okay. I'm going to take photographs of ghosts and solve all the puzzles. You just have to stand there and not do creepy shit, okay? Not do creepy shit. That's the deal. That's how we work. Okay. I know this is the room I found you. You could have solved that puzzle. Right, I know where the door is. No, I won't save. I'm going to try and lean into the game's internal system. See that? That's how one opens a door, sister. I know you know how to open doors. When you disappeared at the start of the game, you went for a bunch. The door stuck fast. Okay, that is not the door with a key. I saw a door with a key. I did... Oh, hang on, is it... No, I just came from there. So it's certainly not. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen Dom. Although, he was on the Destiny, so I heard from him. Back a few years ago. There we go. The stairs. Yeah, she's not just unreliable. She's actively, like, antagonistic in her unreliableness. Okay, I walked past the save point. You could have told me, sister. You knew what I was going for. So up we go. Just because one of us couldn't remind the other one. I hope there isn't an ending depending on how much you shove your sister. Because I'm getting the bad ending in that case. I'm glad he's doing well. Although there was a chance that, yeah, oh yes, I think he was on my Facebook for a while. I think I may have taken him off during the BLM rallies. I think I took a few people off during that. No, it was to do with statues. People were really, really, really concerned with statues, and I took them off my Facebook. But, yeah. Sometimes I can't tell which direction I'm pointing. I appreciate that having a sort of Metal Gear, like, constant map would actually take attention away. But, like, sometimes I just don't know where things are. Right, is there a terrifying man in here? Not that I can see. Hello? Yeah. I think we had at least one person at work that clicked on a few too many weird YouTube videos. I mean, I started actively pruning my YouTube in like 2016. Like, I wasn't subscribed to anyone on YouTube, and I decided one day, fucking hell, I decided one day I would subscribe to all the people I just kept bookmarked, and then I'd make an absurdly long playlist. But that also required me to, like, ban all the videos at the side that just kept coming up. And, like, obviously now everyone knows the weird shit the algorithm does, but, like, that was when we was like, what the fuck's it doing? Why does it keep recommending this really weird shit? But yeah. I mean, apparently Facebook does it as well, but just to old people. Yeah, Facebook. This isn't amusing, but it's amusing in a kind of thoughtful way, but not in an actual way. Facebook does to old people what old people said the internet would do to young people. Okay, I've completely forgotten.
Ritual.
Okay, that limp. I feel like it's a limp only when you remember you've got a limp.
Born for this purpose. Destiny.
You get here, you be quiet. Okay, this is clearly. I know there's a room with a key, and I forgot. Just. Oh, hang on, it might be there. That's a reasonable key. And there's our door. Are you ready, sister? Okay, she does have a bad knee, but still. Right, it doesn't. There's no I in team, unless you spell it like T-I-I-M and you pronounce it team. But it's not. That's not how you spell team. You know this.
Why do you run?
Fuck. My instinct wasn't quick enough there. You could have told me, sister. Okay. I'm not going to blame everything on her. Just most things. I'm in chapter 4. The Forbidden Ritual. There's a lock engraved with a butterfly design on the door. You've unlocked the door with the butterfly key. Alright, new territory. Gotta make sure our fingers are on the trigger, as it were. Something is reflecting the light. It's some sacred water. Delicious. That's the wrong button, John. There's something on the drawer. Delicious herbal essences. Yes. Child at the door. I got your hand, child. Peekaboo, motherfucker. I mean, that's probably an innocent child, but... Peekaboo! Ooh. More stairs. We'll investigate the stairs afterwards. Everyone needs a system. Film can be equipped by selecting camera. Yes, I know this. Yeah, fuck you, Faden child. I was there, I was ready. Also, we are definitely being led somewhere. Maybe I should check the stairs. Alright, I'm going to quickly check stairs because we're being led this way and we should always go the wrong way before... before the right way. Okay, let's check the map again. I'm assuming this is going to be a locked door. Oh yeah, like a very slow Max Payne diving around the corner. No peeking. Taboo tome. Dare I touch it? Among the carefully arranged books, one book in particular clearly stands out. The gate to hell is called the gaze not upon the near. Eyes that glimpse the near will be blinded by the near. Speak not of the near. The mouth which utters near would be made. I wish I picked a different random word. Will be made speechless by the near. Listen not to the near. Those who heed the near are turned heartless by the near. I saw the amount of stars on the screen. I was like, not star, because it's like a different symbol than a star. Oh, it's asterisk, isn't it? Yes, thank you. That's all I needed to say. I was like, it's something, and then I had to continue the pattern. Ceremony master. The master of ceremonies. An outsider visited with perfect timing. I'll use him for the hidden ceremony, and I'll pacify the Niñera. We must ensure that he doesn't escape before that. Ah, you cheeky bastard, you. It's the disaster tome. Or tome. Among the carefully arranged... Yes, this one book in particular stands out. If the ritual is not performed, the asterisks will open. I've made an executive decision. Inhuman wretches shall burst forth from the asterisks. Villagers will be engulfed by the asterisks. And the sky will be plunged into darkness. The darkness will spread over the land for generations, awakening the asterisks. I just realised the funniest word would have been anus. I'm not going to use that because I'm above that. But that is objectively the funniest word I can replace that asterisk with. But I'm better than that. What was I going to say? Oh, yes. I watched, I'll read page 2 first. We must think of this disaster as repentance for our failure to fulfill our duty to the asterisks, which grants us life. We must accept that this is the reason for our existence. Yes. So I watch this YouTuber called Adam Neely. He's just like a musician, jazz musician, teacher person. But his latest episode was about frequency. So he played like a keyboard note, and he goes ding, ding, ding. He does it electronically on a computer, but whatever. Ding, 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 and it's like an A. And he goes, well, what happens? A frequency is the amount of times things are done. So if you cut ding in half and you go ding ding, or if you cut it into 16th and you go ding ding ding, and if you do it in 32, if you do it 64, you'll make a new note. It will suddenly go. If you play it if you make them that tiny, it doesn't matter what the original note was. You're now doing the frequency. That's what sound is. It's frequency. So it doesn't actually matter what the original sound note was. So even though it was it can go like that because it's buzzing. The reason I bring this up is I've got vibrations. I've got those bad vibrations going on from the next door neighbours. And hang on. Yes, right now they're going on right now, and they'll never stop, never stop, never stop. But occasionally it'll go up at so much an intensity that my bed, the frame of the bed, will produce that note, a note. And I sort of understood this instinctively because I'm a musician, I've studied it, but it doesn't mean I remember everything constantly. So suddenly my bed must be shaking so much at such a frequency, it's producing a fucking note, a high pitched note, and I was like, of course that's how they work. To the point that I can't put earplugs in my ears. They never worked anyway because it was sub frequency noises, but they would shake at the frequency and produce the noise as well. And then I'm like, I'm not worried about my lack of sleep. I'm more worried that my brain might be being fried by the intense vibrations that go on. And it's like, it's worse in my bed, because I don't know why my bed's like turned into a speaker. Yeah, I mean, the entire place does it, but like, me lying down on the bed seems like especially bad. So it's like, now I'm slightly worried about what the effect of the human brain is when it's vibrated at a certain frequency. And I'm like, I don't want to look it up, because like, just in case not knowing is better. Just like, I'm just going to make a point of notice. And I did before, like, if it's ever, just, oh, I'm just not in bed at that point. I'll try the sofa. The sofa is slightly better. I mean, I sent a dude around from the council, because I can't confirm it's the neighbours either, but I have to. But like, the guy upstairs can hear it from his bathroom window. He recently sent me a message. He was like, "Is it this?" And I think it's growing louder, which sounds very much like a disaster movie thing. Like, the frequency is growing louder, so which means if it is, it's gonna affect him upstairs. And he's like a nurse. He's got a proper job. So I assume he's more responsible. I know he's more responsible than I am. And presumably it will affect the actual people who goddamn live in the house. It's just because it seems to be like pointed directly at my flat, basically, I think is why. But like, I felt it. I mentioned this before. I felt it all the way in goddamn pharmacy across the road. And I thought, I was like, oh, it's me. It's got to be me. It's definitely not, like, that's so far away from my flat. No, it's not. It's not me. It's fucking real. But I mean, I knew it wasn't me because the guy from the council did notice it, and he was like, "It's really hard to tell where it's coming from because it's bouncing," and it's just kind of a weird phenomenon in general. I think it's a pump though. I think because the guy from the council was like, he thinks it's a pool. I was like, fucking bourgeoisie motherfucker with a pool in the garden in Truro. It's just like, it's a pump, like it's like a sauna or some shit, right? But like an indoor one in a shed. Because I was saying, because they've got their lock, and it's like a doop, boop, boop, boop. You don't like. There's no simple statue puzzle to get past this lock. You actually have to know the code. No lock-picking lawyer for that one. Anyway, sorry, I've not played the game for a while. There might be people here who don't care about my errant vibrations. Even though it's fucking weird, right? It's weird. It's a weird thing to be experiencing. I sent out a tweet to a YouTuber that I was I think I was subscribed to. I think it was Sean, because he was saying that he's got vibrations coming from his neighbours for the last 2 weeks because of just work on their house, and everyone was joking with him, and I was like, because he was just like, it's just weird, like it doesn't feel good, and I just wanted to go, yes, somebody else gets it, because everyone else is just taking the piss out of him, going like, yeah, vibrations could be good. It's like, hey, it doesn't matter if you think they'd be good. It gets fucking old quickly. Anyway, that's my one and only tweet. I will tweet no more. At the entrance to the room, there stands a demonic-looking statue. What they do is they goddamn, it gets better for 4 days, and I always think it's better, and I go, oh, thank goodness, and then it comes back, and then I have to order more melatonin, not melanin, whatever, you know what I mean, the lag medicine, which I'm gonna have to get more of. But now I'm worried I shouldn't get sleeping pills, because I don't want to be sleeping when it's... that was the point I was making. I don't want to be sleeping, I don't want to be knocked out when there's like a going on right next to my head. I think I should get up and move at that point. I think my brain is more important than my sleep. There was a board attached to this surface. Okay, I think I may have searched this room, but I have been slightly distracted. No, there's a ritual term. If the bumhole rumbles on a year without the ceremony, a kusabi is needed. A kusabi is an outsider, made into a Buddha, and offered to the bumhole. The more they suffer, the greater the calming of the bumhole. There we go. I'm so sorry. I did it. I did the funny thing. It's the one time... It's objectively the funniest word to replace that with. You put the ritual term in your file. Okay, we have to make sure we do pick up all these ritual terms. Are they literally the physical objects? Because then I could just... No, it's the Crimson Wing term. Among the carefully arranged books, one book in particular clearly stands out. I only need to do it once because then I've put it in your brain, right? I can just say Asterix again. And you'll know what I really mean by Asterix. Shrine maidens of the past and future, made into crimson butterflies, return from the Asterix as guardians of the village. Those who become butterflies ascend to heaven, parting the skies above, inviting the light upon us. Cool.
Everyone's dead.
Yes, I know.
It's our fault.
No. No, it's not. We just got here. You're not get off. The twin tome. Oh, there's a lot of books here. Among the carefully arranged books. You should put all this information in one book. It's a series of pieces of paper. It is. No, John. You're being picky. But, like, it's got to be pieces of paper, right? Otherwise, we've got a small library on our back right now. We don't even have a school bag like the first game. Among the carefully arranged books. Is that what the second sister does? Just hold all our books for us? And that's why she can't do anything. Among the carefully arranged books, one book in particular clearly stands out. You say that, but like this has been like the 6th book. The Crimson Sacrifice Ritual. The Shrine Maidens become one again. They become a deity and appease the Asterix. The latter stays here, watching over the human world. The first shall pass through the Asterix, coming the earth. I'm sorry, I may have ruined all of these tomes now. Oh, it is. I think it. Okay. If there is a good and a bad ending, it's going to certainly require us reading all these, surely. Right. There's some creepy statues. No? Creepy statue? It's a demonic. It's not creepy at all. Oh. You can see the floor below. It looks like this room is directly above the entrance. That's potentially useful information. An eerie mask stares at anybody who enters the room. Cool. Oh, hang on. We made a one-way door? Two-way? Like Resident Evil? We'll have to use the actual door. Or the remake. Hang on. I do have... I still have a Wii, if potentially... Although it might have lived in the cupboard of death, which killed all my board games. And I don't know how a Wii would suffer with damp. But, which is why there's a cupboard in front of that now. To tell me not to put stuff in there anymore. Or did I move the Wii over there? Hang on. No, my Wii U is over there. But yes. I'll keep that in mind as well. It might take me a while to get there. You removed the board that was blocking the door. Okay, I don't actually want to go through there. Okay. I was just going to go back down the stairs. Okay, cool. Yes, that cupboard. It's more the cupboard of dank. Not the good kind of dank. I mean, I'm sure if I cleaned it like every... once. Yeah, I'm sure if I tidied it occasionally, it might have helped. What I tried to do is buy a load of silica gel.
I think something fell.
Yes. Okay, is this your contribution? Okay. I saw it. Yes, it did fall. Presumably from that hole we just saw. Bauble. There's a bauble. We're going upstairs for the bauble. I know, I saw it. Part of the floor is broken and you can see down to the floor below. Seems to be something caught in a spider web, strung across the hole. Yeah, can I take it, please?
There's something over here.
I know. Can I grab it?
Mio, there's
Okay. You're going to keep saying that. Okay, you stay here and grab the bauble. I'm going to investigate this trunk. Okay, cool. Right, now the ball, which is like a bauble, but less of a ball. An odd ball is on the floor. The crimson ball. It seems like it fell through a hole in the ceiling. Let's listen to it on our radio. It is... Oh, is it not crystal enough for you? Not crystal enough? It's an old crimson ball. Seems to have dropped from above. Okay, maybe I can get the bauble now? Get out of my way, you.
Wait!
Come on then. Okay, I've got to drop the ball onto it. Well, thanks, ghosts. It looks like the object that was caught dropped with the ball onto the floor below. Wonderful. Right, it's been a while since we've saved, so I'm going to save externally. Save on slot 2. I'm going to continue. I thought I might have to put the ball into the ground again. It's the diamond link key. Da 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 da. That's me doing the Legend of Zelda theme tune. Dum ba da bum ba da bum ba da bum ba da bum ba. Okay, yeah, it makes more sense now. You don't just jump straight into the link theme. You've got to do the preamble first. Otherwise, you're... What sort of hummer are you? You're a bad hummer. You're a bad mother hummer, let me tell you. We're not doing the full intro to Legend of Zelda, a game I've not really played. I will. I think I like. No, I tell you what. I've almost finished the 3DS one, the 2D one. I like the top-down ones. A diamond link design carved onto the wooden key. Okay, cool. A key. We never actually investigated this direction, so I'm assuming it's going to lead to a door that requires the key that I just got, which is kind of nice. Oh, hang on. Hello, statue. There's a suit of armor with a giant gash in it. Okay. Cloth physics. Woo! I was less excited for the second one. Door's stuck fast. It seems important. It's a double door. Why did I even click? I knew I was too late. Why don't you have the camera? I'm solving puzzles here. There was a lock engraved with a diamond link pattern, family crest, on the door. Yes, you know, like my brain was like, yeah, Link, because it's like how the levels in The Legend of Zelda. No, it's just a goddamn chain, John. It's like, no, because all the levels in Zelda, they're like square, aren't they? And they're linked together by door. No, John. You're overthinking it. Also, they're diamonds. You see? They're not squares, they're diamonds. Because that's the name of the shape, John. Mr. Shine, him diamond. You just spoke about it then. That's the first and second rule of Fight Club, buddy. I think Tyler knew people were going to break our rule. A rotten smell wafts out of the urn. It's too dark to see inside. There's something rotten in the state of Denmark.
Why am I trapped here? A ritual to sacrifice our lives. Could it be?
Well, I mean, I could... If the camera hadn't changed, I would have had time. Like, I see two locks there, so... Folklorist 8. Long ago, a visitor to the mountain village became a ceremonial sacrifice. When the veiled priests captured me, they said things like outsider and kusabi. What exactly is the nature of the hidden ceremony? The key of the twin girls gave me... What? No. The key the twin girls gave me must be for the side door of the house. The key for the cell must be in another house. According to the map, the key is hidden in a cave under the Osaka house. Maybe this is the cellar in the passageway that I read about. Thanks, folklorist. There were 2 padlocks, yes. There is a symbol engraved on each of the padlock. One is light and one is shadow. I'm glad you gave the symbols names because that would have been slightly more confusing. Hello, little butters. Right. Now, I'm assuming this passageway is going to lead to Osaka House? Yes. We're going the other way now, sister. Okay, finger on the trigger. Going down a spooky hallway. Mio! Oh, which one's Mio? Am I Mio or the other one? Either way, we're putting the stronger camera on. Doesn't need to be that strong. She's not that important. It's the clinging shadow. Oh yeah, I do have to pick my favourite, don't I? That was the rule established. You're my clinging shadow. Okay, we can probably just afford to keep the strong camera on. Well, the medium camera, whatever. Oh, are you ready? We're going down into the depths below. Down, down, deeper and down. There is a door. What lies beyond the door? Hello? Selling these cookies. They're made out of real Girl Scouts. It's weird to have one of these in your house. Do you know that? Okay. Oh, Will. Oh, back. Sorry, I didn't see it light up. Let's walk. Get out of my way, sister. Is it gone now? Did I miss the chance? The square mouth of the old well gapes open. It's too dark inside to see the bottom. Okay, sister, I need you to back off. Cheeky bastard in the wall. Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. He's in the wall. I can't goddamn see him. Okay. Yeah, my sister's gone into a slightly more useful position now. Ooh. You see that? You see, I took damage and I didn't feel cheated. I didn't even need to take... Hang on, let's pick this up. Spirit Orb. Cool. Shall we do an upgrade? Ooh, we could increase our blast. I don't know how to use blast, but... Or... Perhaps a sensitivity? Or range? Sensitivity. Lovely. That's a weird system, but... I don't quite know how to use that. Blast. What's the set point? Thanks, sister. Did we pass this on the way? Right. Okay. There you go. I forgot which button you got, and you got a selfie. A ye old selfie. Where I came from? No, I think this is... Oh, it's the... Yeah, it's the exit to the house. But there's a hammer design engraved on the padlock. You can feel the cold wind coming in through the cracks around the door. It must lead outside.
Do you think we can leave through there?
No! Not until we get the key. Yes, yes, in theory. I don't know why I snapped at her. She's done nothing wrong. I mean, she does keep getting in my way, but apart from that, she's done nothing wrong. Also, she did will lead us into this village. Okay, she's done a few things wrong.
Are you really running away?
I don't think either of us called Yai. It's an impressive pillar, as pillars go. It looks like it was carved from a single tree. He knows her stuff. Bit of a pillar expert. What about this pillar? How does it compare? That's also an impressive pillar. I don't know, I think she just thinks that about old pillars. Should I look around the room one more time? Because I haven't got anything from this room. Apart from a boss fight. And a new door. Right. Yeah, I'm trying to think, because obviously when a dog does it, it's parkour. Carpaw? No. I mean, that almost works, but no. Parclaw. It's good to know my brain is like those higher functions are working on the grand purpose there. I'll write it down. It might not have been about. There we go. Vitally important. Oh, this is where we'd have the flat screen TV. It's yes. It's a certain time period, which isn't the now times. Poor. Parclaw, though. Okay, am I supposed to be backing out? They did say Osaka House, but we're trying to... Yeah. Ooh. Well, unfortunately, I think I'm the wrong person to ask about that, but I like playing the old stuff. I seem to remember one of the Aliens vs Predators was good. The glass cover of the clock is broken. Shards lie scattered around it. I still have not played Alien Isolation. Curtains. Ah, it's just legs. Legs for days. Can't we just leave this house this way? You tried pushing on the entrance door, but it's held by something and won't budge. There's countless handprints on it. There are at least 7. Okay, where did the legs go? I think maybe I was supposed to follow the legs? but the legs went into a wall. I think a year or two back, there was a school reunion, and I had at least one friend who was like, John, join the Facebook group, John! And I don't want to. There are like 6 people from my school that I've kept in contact with. I visited them a few years back. They'll do. I don't want to see anyone else. Thank you very much. You know, obviously it's tempting to go back dressed as a cowboy astronaut, but okay. What was annoying is the Facebook group would send me messages, and I wasn't in the group, but sometimes the Facebook app on the phone just refuses to accept that you didn't join a thing, and will still give you messages, and I'm like, no, I'm not even in the group. Facebook. Sometimes my Facebook, Castronaut, I like it. Sometimes Facebook will say, hey, you've not updated your page, and like, I'll get somebody else's like fake model page that I didn't set up, and I'm like, I'll delete, like, it's not mine, but I'm going to delete it. Could you not have this associated with me? And it's like, you know how you can be a company or some shit? And it's definitely not in my account, because I'd like, very easy to track that. But sometimes Facebook gets its wires crossed, because I don't know why. I had a few, like, I went to a mini reunion. I almost didn't go, but somebody was like, I'll pay for you to go. And I'm like, oh, I don't want you to pay for me, for fuck's sake. Because they involved a hotel. Going to Reading. Yeah, it was fine. We just walked around Reading and got drunk. It was fine. I took a lot of photographs. I actually remember a bit of it, because somebody said they worked in what was it? What was it called? I'm not sure what to do in this. He worked like in the, not military, but he worked in a thing that had something to do with what's it called when you have that ball within a ball? That's got a name. Anyway, it'd be very funny what I said if I can remember the name of that. Oh, you use it to stand up straight regardless of what the other thing is doing. It's like a mechanism. He worked with those. Gyroscope, thank you. So yeah, he was like, I work with gyroscopes. Does anyone have any questions? And what I said was, in the film Lawnmower Man, what did the Lawnmower Man and his girlfriend, they get put into gyroscopes, don't they? By Pierce Brosnan. He puts them in the gyroscopes, and like that turns them into super geniuses. How does the gyroscope help with that situation? Is there something, is gyroscopopathy particularly useful in that situation? And there you go. I was funny in a social situation. Yeah, it was quite good. And it was like that film from, not the joke. I liked it. It's like a milk toast joke. But no, the film. What was it called? The Cornetto trilogy, the third one, World's End. It was quite good being picked up and seeing one person at a time getting, like, because we had to travel by car and by train and then by car, and so it was like World's End, and we're picking up one person. So that aspect was good. And yeah, it's nice to see you fall into old patterns quite quickly. Apart from everyone's, got families and shit. What do you do, John? So I want to talk about it. Let's talk about your family. Oh, you got a family. One of my friends is one of those guys that go, here's my family, here's my daughter, here's another picture, and I'm like, oh, it's sweet, but obviously I don't give a shit. But like, oh, and like, I get it. He's very proud, and that's lovely. But obviously, I'm just some dickhead who plays computer games. in my mid-30s. So I was like, oh, I'm definitely out of my element. You two should talk to each other. You've got family conversations. But I definitely shouldn't be in this conversation. There's a Bo Burnham song in his special called Turning 30. And one of the lyrics is all my asshole friends are having asshole children. And it's just him being angry that he's turning 30. But yes. Okay, I don't know where to go now. But it did unlock, like, this door here. No, it's all my stupid friends are having stupid children. But yeah. We'll go through here, because that's the other thing we could have done. But right now, we're just going into a circle. Yes! You should definitely do that as well. Aggressively. Because I know Simon... Simon specifically goes out his way. If you tell Simon, yeah, I've got an animal, it's like having a child, he will get angry. So definitely do that, because it's funny to me. What am I doing? Enlarge. Okay, that's not right. Decrease. Enlarge. Decrease. Enlarge. Decrease. Stop that, John. Change map. Oh, hang on. So, I found... This is the secret exit, of course. There's the L and the L. So, I need a key for that room there. Are you still talking about your cat? You see, I can't blame the pandemic on me doing nothing in my 20s. Although I guess I was in a band. Yeah, so I need a key for these doors here. I need a key for that there. And I need a key for that there. I'm just in need of so many keys right now. I've got the need for keys. Should I just go and inspect those doors again, just in case? I've been reasonably good at just pushing through and finding what the heck I am supposed to do. And part of that's because the game's done better. Oh, none of the kimonos are... Right. Get out of my way! I quit smoking on my 30th. Yes, I remember. I was watching a Darren Brown special about zombies, which was stupid. But like when it ended, the screaming zombie noises were still going on because it just so happened that a bar fight broke out next door. I didn't live here; I lived in Redriff at the time, and so like the sounds were blended together, and it was very weird because I was like, "The fuck, the special's ended." But yeah, I am faffing. So I got thin in my 30s, I think. Was it 31? So I actually quit smoking at 29, and I was thin at 30 because I wanted to do it before I hit 30. Okay, so we are where we just came from. I'm just going to inspect the keys that I need. Oh yeah. What day is it now? It's day -1. What I've done, which is incredibly counterproductive, is I've lived like a king for the last 4 days. I had some McDonald's today, just because day 0 is tomorrow, and then I've got to do the restructure. So, like, I'm moving the goalpost to be even further away by being excessive in these last couple of days. In an attempt to guilt strip myself into behaving correctly. Not correctly, that's a bad way of thinking about it, but... Oh, the door's open! No. Well, fuck you, game. How was I supposed to know the door was... Oh, was to be over...
The twins that will become the sacrifice I wish to
Yeah, 360 no scope. So there's a little bit of auto-target, and that's what I'm taking advantage of right now. Because otherwise I don't know how to combat people through doors. Yeah, the first week's going to be really, really difficult. I've got to consume all my cola and stuff. I'm still going to have hot chocolate left behind, but... You leave her alone. Only I can bully my sister. Yeah, you know, if you could just back away from the ghost, it'd be grand. Sneaky bastard. How do I use my... Okay, do I get that back? Didn't really need to use that stone on him. I was just testing it out.
Destiny.
Are you being weird again? Right, my bauble. It's a glowing red crystal! Alright, let's check out the radio. Oh, radio, tell me everything you know. 1,000,000 points to anyone who knows what sing.
has failed. Why did Yabe run? Why did she not come back?
You were gonna murder her.
She had. It will not work without twins. Miss Sane. The repentance.
I know that was supposed to be like a creepy moan, but all I could imagine was a sort of Family Guy style ghost, like my knee type thing. Yeah, definitely. That's ceremony. Oh, the Master of Ceremonies is at it again. The Malice. Was it Malice in the first game? I should have written it down. Okay. The malice coming from the bumhole is getting stronger. I've searched and there's no record of it getting this strong in the past. Recently, poor harvests and deaths have begun to increase. The time of repentance for Tachibana's failure to perform the ritual is drawing near. Half of the mourners were driven mad by the malice and jumped into the Asterix. We must prepare more mourners. We'll use the sinners. If we don't do something, the Asterix will overflow in a few years. I must use my daughters in the ritual. Sai and Yai must be cleansed for the villagers. Did they have like a spare set of twins? Backup twins. Twins of the twins. I misread that. Oh, hang on. Speaking of... There we go. Sai and Yai ran away with that boy. A remaining... Capital R. The Kusabi calmed the Asterix a little, but it is still rumbling. If the twins aren't brought back, the village will be swallowed by the Asterix. They are my daughters. I must find them. Get out of my way. Thank you. Ah, look at all these save points. Yeah, sorry, the camera did a weird thing there. There's something on the floor. Delicious herbal medicine. How is my health? It's full. I'm doing grand. Oh, do we want to go up or do we want to go down? Oh, there's too many choices. Chose poorly. Save point? No, just a more sacred water. It's given me a lot of stuff. It might be a little bit too generous this game. It's gone slightly too much in the other direction. Not to complain or anything. I'm happy with am I in a corridor I've been before? Right, I'm back. I'm ready to snap some photographs. And to snap some necks. Of ghosts. Those ghost necks. There's one right now. Hello, ghost. Ah, those cheeky chappies. Looking into my camera. Breaking the fourth wall. Oh, bastards. Okay. What are we doing? We are going to... Okay, I've left a route. I've got to remember that. But we're continuing this way. Can probably lightly jog. There's a candle. Doesn't seem like I say. This entire building is wooden. Don't leave your candles on the floor. Hang on, was that affected by me going near it? Is this Metal Gear Solid 2? In Metal Gear Solid 2, they when you shot bottles, they exploded, and you might think, yeah, that's how it works. But no, like they weren't physics bottles. They animated individual bottles. It was like pre that technology. It's very impressive when you look back. Like in entirely pointless detail. What's this? Inspect the map. Oh, this is somewhat confusing, but ooh. Look at the pagoda. Ah. When you stepped on the pattern on the floor, you felt it sink down a little. There's a similar switch on the hallway on the other side.
I wonder if this will open if stepped on. I'll stay here.
Oh no, I was like, do I get to play as the other? No, of course I don't. Awesome. What we're going to do is we're going to explore the rest of the house and we don't have to worry about her for a while. You just stay there. Can I do that? Will the game let me do that? Ha! I mean, but she isn't stopping. Oh, no. We'll come back to the puzzle though. I'm exploring. quite a big part of the game. Okay, what I think I've done is I think I've opened up a shortcut. Have I? Ah, okay, cool. That saves us a little bit of faff. No, I just didn't know it was a thing. Let's check out upstairs. God, this part of the game opens up quite a lot, doesn't it? You found some camera, equipment and film. Acquired the C power-up lens. The C power-up lens. Find a location of a spirit. Spirit power required. So I don't actually know what spirit power is. Like, I don't, like, the terminology isn't quite, like, sunk in. It makes it the spirit easier to locate. Well, that's nice. I like the idea of that. While the effect is active, the spirit is easier to locate, especially effective against spirits that vanish for extended periods. Raising the level of this effect extends its duration and enables a directional mark in the viewfinder that points where the spirit is. Cool. Not that button. I mean, I could afford another one of these. I just don't know how it works. Do I use spirit orbs to both use and level up, or? Because now I've only got 2 of those things. What's that? Is that the spirit power? Oh god, I didn't mean to take a picture. There we go. There's a lovely candle for all of you. You can look down on the floor below. Take that, floor below. I'm looking down upon you. People must have prayed in this room. When you stepped on the pattern on the floor, you felt it sink down a little. Oh, it's depressed. Butterfly Diary 3. An old diary is on the table. The time of the ritual is coming soon. Itsuki and Mutsuki's ritual didn't work, and this year it's our turn. I'm leaving the village with you. Itsuki will help us escape, and we'll be together forever, like I promised. Yai. Okay, Itsuki and Mutsuki are the boys, right? Hang on, no, because one of the boys is alive. Is that why I didn't work? I'll confirm all this at some point. The truth is, I don't want to run. But as long as I can be with you, I'll follow you anywhere. Just don't leave me here alone. Ah, is that the exact thing that happens? Sort of, technically speaking. Seems to be locked. Right, we know how these work. Open the door while I'm standing on this. No, no, no. Stand on the thing.
I wonder if this will open if stepped on.
Yes, it will.
I'll stay here.
There we go. Thank you very much. I assume there might have been a smart way of doing that, but it's funny that that actually worked. Butterfly Diary 2. I was wrong! It's just like Itsuki said. Munakata's teacher is going to be an asterisk. This has to stop. People like Mutsuki shouldn't have to die. I have to do something. A veiled priest. Oh, we've seen one of those. Assuming the veil is that. Like one of those things there. It took one of the cell keys to the rope temple. Yay. It seems Father's plan was to So there's several funny father quotes. Obviously, there's the father, but the funniest father quote is actually from a film that nobody's watched because it's from I don't know if anyone's here. The Americans, they remade Old Boy, and it's fucking awful. I say that I haven't seen it, but there's like a really funny 40-minute review of why it's awful, and I'm very happy to take the word for that 40-minute review. It's a great, very funny review. So if you know the twist to Old Boy, what the American version does, it tries to needlessly make it much bigger. And I don't want to say the twist, because that's the thing, I just don't want to say out loud. But like, the character in the film says, "Father," and it's just really funny. Oh yeah, of course. So here, you're racist now, father. That is a great line. That's the problem with that writer being a massive dickhead, is that Father Ted's still really funny. Like, it's not terribly difficult to kind of give up IT Crowd, because it has its moments, but it, like, Father Ted is just like really good. He's like a massive what's his name? Like, if he did write, he doesn't do writing anymore. One of the biggest things he did was he went onto Mumsnet, which is like conservative mum media, and he made a campaign pretending to be a mum. He made them write a campaign to the lottery, so they wouldn't give charity money to mermaids, which is it's a charity for trans youths, I think it is. But yeah, so he's just a massive transphobe on the internet, on Twitter. Like, he'll start arguments. He's not like J.K. Rowling, where it's all stealthy. He's like massively argumentative about it. I don't know why. He's just like, that's his life now. Like, that he's become that. But it's really weird. Like, it's like, just go back to writing. You were good at that. You're fine. Like, you're fine at writing. Why have you become a weird busybody? Like, what? Like, I genuinely don't understand. It's really weird. Because, like, yeah. And it's like one of those things you can't... Yeah. It's like, you can't unknow the entire Father Ted. It's a shame. But he's a prick. And... yeah. It seems father... Anyway, that's not... I was talking about a quote from the American Old Boy. Do you mean the Hercules, the TV program, or the Hercules, the dude from Andromeda? Because that guy was at least a Christian, and an American Christian, so you can sort of, like with Dean Cain from Superman, he's like a really super Christian, so it's just like, hey, this is fine. Xena the Warrior Princess is cool though, so that's nice. That's really cool, and now it's a shame that he's a dickhead. But yeah. So yeah, at least as long as Cena's fine, because Cena was better than Hercules anyway. It seems that Father's plan to make that man an Asterix, even though he's Munakata's teacher. I know one Selkie is hidden in Father's bookshelves. To keep the Asterix appeased. Is it always the same word? Yes. Yeah, it's like when that Chuck Norris joke got really big and people were like, that guy's just a massive prick, right? So he doesn't really deserve that joke. Because you could have done it with anyone. And I know, like, the part of the joke is that he wasn't really that interesting anyway. But, like, Chuck Norris was genuinely a really good martial artist. Like, he's not a good actor by any means, but, like, yeah, I mean, he's in Bruce Lee movie. Like, he's pretty good. But, like, fuck him. To keep the it's the British. It's the people from the United Kingdom. Because I always just assume that they'll be better. Like 2016 just broke a lot of people. I just wanted the UK to be better. I thought we were. It's really disappointing. To keep the Asterix appeased, there's only one thing to do. If we perform the Crimson Sacrifice, perhaps people won't suffer like this. No, Ghost, I'm reading.
Lock up the man
Okay.
Let us prepare to make the Kusabi.
Yeah, I was really tempted to bet money on Trump because I saw that coming a mile off. After I didn't see Brexit coming. I did see. Something fell on the other side of the lattice. That's cool. But yeah, because the odds are against him. I was like, I could have made a bit of money there. But I don't bet. I'm not a gambler. Okay, it's the master's room. Yeah, I didn't. I said that before. It's like my great shame. I just assumed it was going to be fun. And I'm like, oh god, I'm the problem. And you can't just not, you can't just pretend. You kind of go, well, fuck. I've done every single vote since, even the pointless ones. Because I'm like, well,
You won't leave me alone again, right?
right, but you don't have to say it that way. We've discussed this. You don't have to be creepy. There's ghosts already. You don't have to become a part of the problem. Okay. Oh, now there's like 4 things I want to do. We're pretty close to the you won't leave me alone again, will you? She's echoing the ghost of Yai or Sai. I don't know which one's which.
I wonder if this will open if stepped on.
Okay. We're leaving.
I'll stay here.
No, sister. We're leaving the room. Yeah, I should have been. You feel free to say, Explody. I don't know who's my favourite yet. Yes, yeah, it definitely was too like it's. There's a million. There's a lot of reasons why that was a foolish idea. The Falling Lady. I don't know if I know that one. It's been cooler this game. I like the ghost that was climbing up because like that was a standard ghost. I don't know if we're past her. Okay, this is a really goddamn complex room. I'm gonna go one of the upstairs and hope it's correct. I might have forgotten. That's down. Okay, there's like 3 things I was trying to do and I knew I'd forget. No, this is just going to lead to the double room, which I need to do, but I don't want to do yet. I did like the bridge boss fight, but that's like... Because that felt like... That was they got a boss fight right for once. How do I go upstairs? All the stairs look identical in this game. Oh, of course, it's not going to be the way. Fair enough. Okay, but I mean, it looks like it joins from there, from the partition screen room. So I'm going to come back here because I know what to do once I'm here. Once I'm here again. Oh yeah, that'll do it. All my stupid friends are having stupid children. See, I can't comment because obviously I don't know enough about J-horror in general. Okay.
Someone's here.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
The mourners are causing a fuss.
Okay, mourners.
They must be afraid of the strangling of that place. We must destiny as the sacrifice.
Button. Saw that, you prick. It's not. This definitely isn't my favourite because it, like the river ghost, thematically made sense to disappear. This guy's just hiding behind walls. Oh. Right here. Beyond the lattice, you can see a narrow space and a small door. I did. I got there. I pushed a thing. Wait, what? What did I earn in this room? Was that just a puzzle to get an extra item? Alright, let's carry on with the game. That is a game, though, that teaches you to appreciate your doggo. Okay, with that room. Then we go downstairs, don't we? Alright, I made myself some lemon tea. I'm hoping that's healthier than hot chocolate at the very least. Well, instead of... If you want to revisit it, Explodey, might I recommend channel... it's called The Proximity. It's on the YouTube. Starring yours truly. John Proxy, he does a full run through of the game. Recorded for posterity. That way you don't have to relive the pain. You can relive my pain, which might be funnier. I'm a pro. They call me the pro. Proximity. That's the name of my channel. It's yeah, what's the funniest answer I could think of? Spice Girls the game. I will know it. But doesn't mean my brain is set to remember it right now. Oh yeah, of course it is, yeah. Yes, and I've got a working copy. You stand on the thing. Right, maybe I actually needs to do the other side. I've got it on a streamable state. And it's got, do you know my name? It's Judgment Boy. That's it. That's all I'm going to say of that game. I never did finish it.
I wonder if this will open if stepped on. I'll stay here.
Okay. Potentially it might make a good pro venture if we want to test out just having both of our faces watching me play the game, and because then you could help me out. If we wanted a kind of increment up pro venture technology, that's the sort of simplest way of doing it.
Please come here. Hurry. Mia, didn't we promise? Together.
That will become the sacrifice have returned.
Alright. We've spoken about this.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Number 5. I think I get to day 2 or 3. Because then you just really have to really pay attention to their schedules. Oh, there are a lot of lurkers here. And I best proceed. The shadow key. Well, I need the light key as well. It means we go in the correct direction. Ropes. Yeah, Catherine, the giant pink lizard nurse. That's the best thing about Yuffie, that she didn't turn out to have that voice actress. You know what? It's not the voice actress for the Vanille. It's the voice direction. But still. Oh, the Master of Ceremonies has another note. Yai did not... Pardon. Let's try that again. Yai is not coming back. Did she really leave Sai behind? Did she survive in the forest? If Sai is cleansed and acts as Shrine Maiden alone, the Asterix might be appeased. The records do not mention any rituals of a single Shrine Maiden, but I will do it. I have to try. Yai, why did you run? Why won't you come back? So there's a row of instruments. Countless ropes hang from the ceiling. This place must have been used for some special ritual. I suspect of maybe this kind of looks arena shaped. Like there's a safe point and then a large room. And that usually means that somebody's going to attack me in the large room.
Mio, everyone's calling me.
You should ignore that. Is it just the first episode, like to scare, or is it like the whole series? So the voice for Lahal in Disgaea is in Persona 5. He's the little boy with the Get Wrecked hat on, but of course it's an old lady doing the voice, and she's gotten older, like at least 15 years older, and she can't do a little child voice anymore. It was nobody's favourite character in Persona 5. There's a padlock engraved with a butterfly design on the heavy-looking door. You had to find him. He was in the arcade. He's one of your confidants, or whatever they're called. He's got a cap that says "Get Wrecked" on it. Well, from Disgaea, I know him as Lahal, where it says "Overlord, Overlord, 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 Overlord." I've not played it. I'm assuming, but I mean, considering Adam played it, made it so it could play itself. That was kind of a weird decision. It's a padlock and okay. I'm on the final boss, ignoring all the bonus dungeons. I just haven't played it in like a few months because I died right in the last slither of health, and I got grumpy and didn't play it anymore. I will. Okay. Maybe it'll not let me back in. Okay, I'm gonna double check that I have actually clicked everything I should have. I must be here too early. No, okay. Farewell, brother. This section of the game really is a maze of locked doors. You have fun times with Cat. Or calm times. Have times. Ah, those sleep patterns. Okay. Clearly a pagoda. I'm gonna have to buy. I don't know if the pharmacy would be like, hey, how many times do you need lag medicine? Like, are you going on planes? What am I doing? Out of my way. Yeah, well. I think both of you. Then we'll just have the quiet lurkers. I could try that room again, the master room that did the weird click. You know what I've not done in a while? Is we've not looked at in... Okay, so we actually read these on stream. We don't have to worry about those. Sea lens. Last. Fade. Okay, so yeah, we've read all these, it's fine. Although they might help us figure out what we're doing. But I'm doing all this so it updates the plot. Oh, we've missed a note. There's note 3. And a bunch of folklorist stuff. Now if we go on to Memo, we can read what's going on. All God's Village. The place Mio and Mayo have wandered into is the Lost Village, All God's Village. It vanished long ago on the night of the forbidden ritual. The spot where the village once stood is covered in a thick fog, and now only a twin deity statue marks its location. A single young girl was left behind when the village vanished. Legends of this village are recorded in the writings of the folklorist's assistant. This assistant was said to have come out of the village just before it disappeared. The secret site. No one must see or speak of the forbidden ritual site. No one must see or the place where the forbidden ritual was performed. It was forbidden. People forbade them even to speak its name. A folklorist named Sugiro Makabe came to All God's Village to investigate this site, thinking it might be the very gateway to hell itself. Yeah, I'll just visit Brighton. I think Brighton might be the very gateway to hell itself. Yeah, it's worth a check. Cave. A huge cave spread beneath every area of All God's Village. Parts of this cave were used for storage or for getting from one house to the other. Some of the village wells were also connected to this cave, and the wind blowing up through them from below made an eerie sound. The folklorist, Sugiro Makabe. He was a folklorist who travelled all over Japan investigating local customs. He borrowed the camera obscura from his friend Dr. Aso and set out to make an account of All God's Village's practice of raising twins, shrine maidens, and its Hellgate ritual, the forbidden ritual. Makabe's goal was to clear up the old legends about the Hellgate by taking photographs and conducting research on the village and its forbidden ritual. Cool. Has that helped us? Yeah, maybe a bit. Perhaps. Let's take a sip. Very nice. Yeah, I like that. And hopefully it's healthier. We'll see. And what I'll have to do is I have to raise my John up slightly. Put the writing on my face. What are we doing? I'm not sure. The game has generally been pretty good about correcting me, so I feel like I'm getting the benefit now.